Hey guys, and welcome to Film Artsy, your #1 source for all things films and movies. And one of the most anticipated movies coming to the DC universe is definitely The Suicide Squad, which is of course a reboot, or I guess a sequel to the Suicide Squad movie that came out in 2016. However, this time around it's kind of its own self-contained story, and James Gunn is directing it. So there's a lot of hype around this movie because it's going to be a fresh perspective, and hopefully it'll deliver something awesome. Now, of course, about a year ago, we actually got the cast members revealed, and it's looking like the lineup for this movie is pretty fantastic. So today we wanted to take a look at some of the funniest and best moments of some of these cast members that are going to be in this movie, whether it's an actor like Idris Elba or Michael Rooker or even Nathan Fillion, who's going to be in this movie talking a little bit about it, and it's really exciting to see. So that being said, let's go ahead and jump into it, and we wanted to start off by taking a bit of a closer look to the actor Idris Elba, who is hugely popular. He's been in a lot of great things. If you're a fan of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, you know him from the Thor movies, but he actually talked a little bit about why he's really excited to be a part of the new Suicide Squad cast.
Everyone is so excited about you joining Suicide Squad.
Okay.
So tell us a little bit, how does your character jump into the mix of things?
I mean, listen, I'm filming it right now as we speak, so I can't even talk about it, but I'm really excited to be a part of the squad, you know. It's a great team. James Gunn is an incredible director to work with, and the actors are amazing, so I'm having a great time. I can't say too much.
We also know that during a cast reveal and panel that happened a few months back, Idris Elba and Viola Davis played a game during the panel, and it was kind of a great moment.
There's left.
There's only one left.
It feels like high school again.
Did someone?
It totally feels like high school.
This is one of those, like, the basketball team.
Yeah, the thinker.
Great idea.
Alex the thinker.
Nathan,
You guys are losing already.
DK.
Sol sorry.
El Presidente.
Okay.
What about Mongo?
Michael Rooker actually talked a little bit about Suicide Squad and working alongside James Gunn, which is really interesting to see the chemistry there, because if you remember, Michael Rooker also was in Guardians of the Galaxy 1 and 2, working alongside James Gunn. So it's cool to see a lot of actors that have worked closely with James Gunn signing on for this project. It means they have a lot of faith in this direction that this new movie will go, and honestly, the Suicide Squad needs to just hit it out of the park, and we think James Gunn is probably one of the best candidates to pull this one off.
So it's a James Gunn exclusive. It's his imagination run amok, and it's going to be a blast. It was fun to work on, and it was crazy. It was action-packed. He does his best work when he's working with, like, just these massive amounts of things going on at the same time.
On the other hand, we have Firefly actor Nathan Fillion, who gave a little bit of some details to some of the characters that we would be seeing in Suicide Squad 2.
There was a superhero team. Actually, it was. There will be a superhero team in the future called the Legion of Superheroes, and if you're a Legionnaire, they were called Boy, Girl, Lad, or Lass. And then the other name was whatever your powers were. So Lightning Lad, or Triple K Girl, Bouncing Boy. Their names would tell you exactly their powers.
I like that. It's easy for people like me.
That was the limit.
We've also seen Jai Courtney excited about shooting the movie during a radio shoot.
As far as going there, can you tell us where you're going?
Atlanta.
You're going to, that makes sense. That makes sense. They shoot a lot of that stuff.
Shoot a lot of stuff down there.
Yeah,
like
that makes sense. Yeah. So, and James Gunn, you've been talking. I mean, obviously, last time we spoke, you did say you have a couple conversations with him too. And any difference in tone this one from the last movie?
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be totally different. I mean, look, I guess, I don't know. It's hard to sort of say.
I don't want you to get in trouble, but say what you can say.
There's not a lot.
We also got to see Jai Courtney talk a little bit about what James Gunn is planning on doing with the Suicide Squad and his reaction after he read the script. And this is really interesting because we get a little bit of a look to the direction that this movie is likely going to take. We get a little bit of insight along the way, and with the DC universe always having so many things under wraps, it's always really helpful whenever we can get a little bit more insight and an explanation as to what type of direction this movie is going to take. And I think there's a fair reason for a lot of people to be extremely excited for this movie.
What was your reaction, like reading the script for the first time? What surprised you about James Gunn's script?
What surprised me? I don't know. I mean, it's a big movie again, as was the first. It's cool to see a bunch of new characters and characters that he's plucked from kind of the depths of the canon, which is cool. And just kind of different and interesting.
Also, not too long back, we got a really cool Q&A with Joel Kinnaman for the cast of the Suicide Squad.
Hey, Aljamal, how long does it take to shoot an action scene? I mean, it really depends. There were some scenes in the Suicide Squad that we shot for a couple of weeks. People's bodies, you know, it's an absolute chaos on screen, but when you shoot it, it's all pieced up in little pieces, so it can take a pretty long time.
Also, if you guys remember back to the DC Fandom event, we actually got an official behind the scenes, and it showed some of the shooting for the film itself, which was something a lot of people were really excited to see, especially because it was really unexpected. And it's cool to get an inside look directly from what they're making for this movie. A look of Storm Reed in an interview she did, where she talked a little bit about what it's like to join the Suicide Squad.
Are you excited? I'm very excited. I loved the first one and I saw it like 3 times with my friends. So to be a part of the franchise now and to be a part of the family is pretty cool, and my role I can't say anything about, but it was awesome, and hopefully she'll come back in the future Suicide Squads.
We also know that John Cena is going to be playing a pretty decent role in this movie. We want to say he's going to be a major character, but we're also kind of concerned maybe he'll be written off and killed off pretty quickly. The cast is really huge for this movie, so we really don't know who's going to make it and who's not. But nonetheless, John Cena is one of those actors who's definitely made the jump into kind of being this mainstream actor. And it's always funny to see what type of roles he takes on, especially since he's going to be in the Suicide Squad. And there's just a lot of really funny moments that this actor can jump into, whether he's doing interviews for a press tour or just doing regular TV show interviews along the way.
Do you think, are you a football fan, a big NFL fan?
I am, and I'm originally from a small town in New England.
And so are the Patriots your team?
Yes, but not by geography. I like them because they win a lot.
Oh, really? So you're just admitting to being a bandwagon fan?
Oh, yeah. As soon as they start losing, I won't be a fan.
Well, it seems like they just started that, yeah.
Well, but they did have a decent regular season.
That is true,
yes. It's weird where everybody...
And also, it's really cool just because, like we said earlier, the cast for this movie is absolutely massive. And we're really excited to see all these great actors coming together for this movie, and we think it's going to be really exciting. We did get to see them all in a digital panel for DC Fandom, and just the chemistry of all of these actors together. It's just really funny, and it's fun to take a look at.
I will say that we have about as many explosions and crashes in this film as in any film ever. The guy who did all of our special effects on this film, Dan Sudik, who has done almost all of the Marvel movies, great movies, says there are more effects in this film than all of those movies he's done combined.
Okay, so what do you guys think of the upcoming The Suicide Squad, which is set to release in 2021? Let us know what you're thinking in the comment section down below. Be sure to subscribe with notifications on for more videos just like this. We'll see you guys all next time with a brand new video.
I'm about to.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, everybody. How you doing?
Hi.
See you guys.
Know anybody?